was born in 2000 and grew up in a small town in northeast Ohio. We lived in one of those little ranch-style houses, 1 floor, 3 bedrooms. It was just me and my mom for most of my life. My dad left when I was a baby. She was a good mom from what I remember. We didn't have much money, but she always made sure I had what I needed. She worked as a waitress at a restaurant in the center of town. Always tired, but always kind. We'd watch movies together at night. She'd tuck me in, kiss my forehead, and tell me she loved me. I felt safe, except at bedtime. I must have been about 6 or 7 the first time I noticed it. One night, after she tucked me in and turned off the light, I heard the floor creak, not out in the hallway, but right beside my bed. I remember freezing, listening. Then I heard breathing, slow, heavy, right underneath me. I leaned over the edge and whispered, "Mom?" She didn't answer, just this soft little giggle. Not mean, not playful, just off. I called for her louder. After a few seconds, she crawled out from under the bed like it was the most normal thing in the world. She smiled and said, "Go to sleep, sweetheart. Mommy's here." Then she left the room. The next night, it happened again. As soon as the lights went out, I heard her crawl into the bed. The soft thud of her knees and hands on the floorboards, the shift of the mattress as she settled in. Then, the breathing. I was too little to really question it. I thought maybe it was a game she liked to play. But the older I got, the more I realized it wasn't a game. It became a routine. She'd tuck me in like always, turn off the light, and then I'd hear her get under the bed. Every single night. Then she started doing little things. She would tap on the underside of my mattress in strange rhythms. 3 taps, then 2, then 4. Sometimes it sounded like a song. Other times, just random patterns. If I moved or sat up, she'd stop until I lay back down. A couple times, I caught her peeking out from the foot of the bed. I'd feel her watching me, and when I looked down, there she was, her face just barely visible in the dark, one eye catching the faint light from the hallway. No expression, just watching. I stopped sleeping well. I'd lie stiff under the covers, too afraid to move or speak. If I tried to get out of bed, she'd grab my ankle, not hard, just enough to stop me. Then that same, she just blinked and smiled. "Oh, buddy, I don't do that. You must be having silly dreams." That night she was there again, and the tapping was louder. By the time I was 9 or 10, I stopped looking under the bed. I started sleeping on the couch whenever I could get away with it. Then, when I turned 11, she told me I was old enough to have a lock on my door. After that, she never came back into my room. I don't know why she did it. I don't know what changed. She passed away when I was 23. Cancer. In her final weeks, she was confused a lot, drifting in and out of awareness. But one night, as I sat beside her bed, she suddenly grabbed my wrist and said, very clearly, "I kept you safe, you know. You were never alone at night."